Hey everyone, it's Flakfire. Battlefield 1's upcoming French expansion, They Shall Not Pass, includes a new armored vehicle, the Assault Tank, and it's basically a baby Behemoth. The Assault Tank is modeled after the real-world Saint Chamond tank, and there are 3 variations of the model in Battlefield 1: Field Assault, Gas Assault, and Standoff Assault. All of them are powerful and have their own unique abilities. The Field Assault Tank is armed with a 75mm low-velocity main gun that fires high-explosive shells or shrapnel rounds. It packs a serious punch. In Battlefield 1, this main weapon is operated by the driver, while 4 other teammates operate machine guns on each side of the vehicle. The driver also has an emergency repair ability, but the coolest aspect of the Field Assault Saint Chamond is its ability to call in artillery by releasing a carrier pigeon. We've seen this done in Battlefield 1's Through Mud and Blood war story, so it's neat to see it make its way into the game's multiplayer. It's a very risky ability, however. When you release the pigeon, you're a sitting duck and artillery is fired directly on your position. Sometimes you live, sometimes you don't, but you'll probably take a few enemies with you. If you love playing the objective in vehicles, it's a special thrill. I love rolling up on heavily contested objectives and then slamming that YOLO button. It's a great way to clear the objective for your teammates. For those who love suppressing the enemy with gas, you'll love the Gas Assault version of the Saint Chamond. It's also armed with a 75mm cannon, but this fires airburst shrapnel shells that explode shortly after impact, or gas shells that blanket the battlefield. The thought of this might annoy some players, but remember that the length of time gas lingers is being reduced. As with the Field Assault version, 4 teammates can man machine guns to protect the vehicle from all sides. To boost this tank's defense, the Gas Assault version also has a gas emitter and emergency repair abilities. Lastly, the Standoff Assault tank will probably be overlooked, but it has one of the most game-changing abilities on the battlefield. The driver can alternate between a high-velocity 75mm main gun and heavy machine gun, but the real value in the Standoff tank is its spotting searchlight ability. This ability immediately spots all enemies visible to the driver, and it has a tremendous impact, telling your teammates exactly where enemies are. If your team is the new Char 2C Behemoth, spotting enemies makes turning the tide of battle that much easier. It's also an easy way to get spot assists and some extra experience points. The spotlight can actually blind nearby enemies, which makes it a bit of a defensive ability. Of course, the bright light on the battlefield does draw attention, so there is a trade-off. The Standoff Assault tank doesn't have emergency repair abilities and is instead equipped with a smoke screen, so although it has a very powerful ability, it's still very fragile when compared to other tanks. Teammates riding in the Standoff Assault tank can watch your sides in 6, but there is no front machine gun for your buddies. Playing with the Saint Chamond in Battlefield 1's community test environment is amazing. It very much fits its historical role of being a self-propelled gun, and when employed at a distance, the Saint Chamond is a force to be reckoned with. It is hands down my favorite vehicle in the CTE and Battlefield 1 as a whole, though it will be interesting to see if DICE makes the Saint Chamond available on existing maps for those with premium, or if it will only be available on maps included in the French DLC. Ironically, my feelings for this vehicle are in stark contrast to those of the vehicle's crewmen in World War I. The Saint Chamond was not a popular tank and very prone to getting stuck in the mud of the trenches due to its short track and long body. Fortunately, I haven't experienced this problem in Battlefield 1. Interestingly, DICE actually uses different vehicle models depending on the class selected. The Field and Gas Assault versions are based on the early models of the Saint Chamond, while the Standoff Assault tank is based on later models, accurate down to the little pop-up spotlight and the high-velocity 75mm cannon. Only a single example of the Saint Chamond tank exists today. It's located at the Musée des Blindes in France, so it's very exciting to see it represented here in Battlefield 1. What are your thoughts on the inclusion of the Saint Chamond tank in Battlefield 1? Have you had a chance to play with it yet in the CTE? Tell me in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, share on websites like Facebook and Twitter, and be sure to subscribe. To take your Battlefield 1 game to the next level, be sure to check out the Battlefield 1 Ultimate Utility app. There's a link in the video description. As always, Thanks for watching.